Welcome to Tea Time on Plus TV Africa, where we bring you the biggest entertainment stories. My name is Elsie Godwin, and I'm here with Ewa Oritu and Ife Oluwa Oshunkeye.
What up?
Hi, how you doing? I'm in my low vibe today. Well, on this episode.
I guess we all are, but
Yeah.
we
come back.
We can't let that.
We'll wake up back.
We can't let that happen.
The show must go on.
Yeah, the show must go on.
What is the cause of your low vibe?
What is the cause of your low?
I asked first.
Eh? You know, it's not something I should ask me behind the scene. I'll tell you.
One is I'm just feeling sick.
Yeah.
Sick of what?
Or maybe malaria or something. Just feel down.
Sorry. Thank you. You can go home.
Anyway, I think we have a juicy one, which is on Ogbonna's ex-wife, who announces official divorce on social media. Sonia, who has been off social media for a while, returned with a divorce letter to her husband via her Instagram handle. The letter, which has been deleted, read in part, and I quote, I want to use this medium to thank my ex-husband. Remember, I'm quoting, no, I don't have ex-husband. Ex-husband for not prolonging the hardship, and now I have to face the world on my own. Our son will forever be a representation of you in my life. She went on to say that lastly, without hate or animosity, she looks back at the past 5 years and all she can do is thank him. She thanks him for the good times, for the hard times, and thank him for helping to shape the strong person she is today and for being part of her life for a slice of time or a small slice of time. I know we've talked about this relationship going south on this table.
And Ike was
Ife,
in denial.
which Ike? You've always been saying, nah, they are fine, they're good, nothing's
How
going on.
can I say they are fine, they're good when I'm not in their relationship? I don't think I would ever say that.
You did.
No, I won't say that. I just
You're
keep
always
telling
defending Ike.
I'm telling you that if Ike kept saying they are fine, so I kept saying that, look.
And we were telling you they are not fine.
Okay, but he was saying they were fine. So what was I supposed to do? Jump into conclusion and end their relationship for them?
But it
But
was like everywhere that they were
Yeah,
fine.
but
It was very obvious.
It was
Yeah,
obvious.
I can remember when we even spoke about turning a wedding ring into a nose ring or something. We spoke about that. Do you understand? And I was of the opinion that, but I don't think I was of the opinion that they were fine. No.
You were not part of that way. You decided to follow whatever Ike has been telling you.
Thank God we can roll back the tape.
Which tape are you rolling back?
We can roll it back. We can go back
Just say
to
Ike
this.
fooled you. Just agree.
Ike didn't
Because
fool
it's
me.
not bad
Because,
for you to believe him totally. It's
I never
actually
believed
good.
in totally.
You
But
did.
if you know me, I look at things from two angles. Now, I looked at it from Ike's angle. He was telling you that it was fine. People that were trolling him, he was telling you that it was okay. And I was looking at it from the angle that the wife too has not said anything officially that it's over.
So
we cannot jump.
She removed his name from
I can't
her
jump
Instagram
into
handle.
conclusion. You have to look at it from both sides.
Okay.
And
Now
I was
we have
telling
jumped,
you
though. We're
that.
inside the conclusion.
Right.
Now I was telling you that it could have been a business strategy for her to remove her last name, and she wants to be a brand on her own.
So he's suddenly remembering everything he said. Okay.
Yeah, like she wants to be a brand. Yeah, because I tell you that I look at it from both angles, but don't say it like I was fooled completely, like everything was okay. No, I know. Okay.
But let me ask you now, what do you think, now that it's obvious that the wife is coming and tell us that they are done officially, what all this are long story and epistle, what do you think about it?
I like the way she went about it, even though there were a few sobs.
It was totally unnecessary, please.
Good. For me, I felt that it was unnecessary.
No, I don't think it was unnecessary.
You started your thinking.
Should I tell you why?
She has deleted it, so if it's not unnecessary, why did she delete it?
Yeah, because people must have said it, but I don't think. You see, you guys
people must have said what?
You people
that
must
is unnecessary.
You people must say, look, you guys were jumping into conclusions, so it's only right for. And she never. Ike was the only one coming to defend that. Oh, myself and my wife were good. There was a time they even shared a picture when they were abroad with their son, and we're like, we still discussed it on this page.
You
like,
said that is proof that everything is okay. They went for Christmas holiday.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, if you read a epistle, you would realize that she said she tried.
And he tried.
She tried. So maybe that was the period they were trying. So maybe then it wasn't over completely. They were still trying to see if they could,
if it could work
out or not. And
anyway, let's not dwell on the bad side. Congratulations to them. At least. People throw divorce parties, fam. And I mean, she says she can now be herself. That's something to to celebrate. She said she's ready to
but she
focus on the
him
next phase. I think she said good things about
no,
her.
she said some.
But she sobbed him. She sobbed him.
I don't think so.
She said, I think there was a part where she said something like, that I thought I had a husband. I thought I had a future. I thought I had somebody that would always be there. You know, things like she was throwing.
That's not how I read that. So it was a case of she had this thing.
Yeah,
she wanted to hold on to them. But she doesn't have it anymore. Now she's going into another phase where she's totally alone. That's what she was trying to say.
Okay. Okay, if that's how you guys say, but when I read this,
like
I just figured that
I just feel like all
she was
the message was so unnecessary. If you want people to know that you're officially done, you can just say that you guys.
Or just say we're officially done. Case closed.
Do you get?
You know,
if you want to thank him,
even need to know.
Go and call him or
maybe
text
people
him.
that want to toast her now will be thinking she's married, and she needed to let them know that guy, I'm available. You know?
And then this thing just made me feel like it's easy to dish out advices than you yourself.
Let's
taking
not even
it.
go there. That's not good there.
I've told you guys that there are two things you don't get involved: relationship and family.
Because even if I know where you're going to, the relationship, she gives advice and all that. Even if a person gives you relationship, it's left to you to take it or not. And for most relationship expert, because she likes to call herself that, I don't know why she does that. They don't tell you they get it all right. They have their own personal struggle. Like you said, it's easy to give advice.
Yeah, that's what I'm just saying.
Yeah,
right?
it's not. It doesn't mean she doesn't say the real things. I mean, Sonia.
No, I'm just trying to like.
When you read, you pick something and you be like, oh.
But I don't know why you guys think it's unnecessary though, because instead of leaving people to speculating, and maybe this is a point in her life where she has.
You don't get announcing it's unnecessary.
Yeah, it's just his own story.
Just
but
we are officially divorced. Case closed.
Honestly.
Did you not see when the Amazon guy, what's his name again?
You want to compare people? Number one, please, let's moving on.
Are you guys joking? But why did you say that was unnecessary when he wrote that epistle and when she wrote that epistle as well?
Do you want to compare what they wrote to this?
Okay, let's move on.
Anyway, moving on to the next story. Someone is saying there is no heaven or hell. And this is coming from actor Nana Tonedo. I hope that's how they pronounce people's Ghanaian's name. The Ghanaian actor said, and I quote, "There is no heaven anywhere. This is the heaven we are in. When you are so hungry, you are in hell. But if you have lots of money and living the life, yes, you are in heaven. There is no other heaven anywhere. Forget Christians." Ife?
Why Ife?
You are from his part.
Well, I think that's his belief, and he's entitled to that. Some people are atheists, some people are Buddhists, and people have different religions. So this guy said, forget Christians. Obviously, he is not a Christian. But you can't tell me as a Christian that there's no heaven and there's no hell. You understand? So that's my personal belief. So I can't take away a man's belief if that's what he wants to believe. But when you think about...
He doesn't believe, it's just a troublemaker.
No, but when you... But if you really want to think about...
Focus on your belief. Don't drag anybody into it. Just say there is no hell, there is no heaven. Don't tell us forget Christians or forget Muslims.
I think that's the only part.
That's what I'm saying. So,
but he didn't mention Muslim because
you just said Christian.
I can remember when someone asked, okay, I think, he was in King of Boys, and the person was like, do you believe in hell? Do you understand? And I can remember what the Muslim said. To them, there's nothing like hell. They call it something else.
There's no like I think for them, I'm not sure.
Yeah, they don't call it hell.
They don't call it hell, and then they don't think it's like everlasting.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to say what he's saying is particular to Christians or Muslims. I'm saying,
but it doesn't even drag anybody.
It's just like all these fake Nigerian atheists that claim they're atheists. Once anything about Christian happens, they want to break it down. No, focus on your religion. And
for me, I
think this guy was just trying to make a point, but he stepped out of line when he brought religion into it. What the point was actually, to me, what I figured from what he said was that, look, when things are going good, that's your heaven.
No. He actually meant proper heaven, religious heaven and hell. That's what it means.
I get it.
And for me, I feel like
trying to denote the message, right? Basically, chop the head of your life.
Yeah, like just say that's the message it's trying, because we all know that there are some times that even here on earth we go through hell, and there are times when we're in heaven.
Which is why Nigerians say they need to have a full pass.
Do you understand? So
already, you know.
It's totally understandable for you to think about it in a metaphorical way, but this is not a deep person. This is not someone that is thinking about it in a metaphorical way.
It's not. You think it's not deep? That's what he believes in. Like
no, I'm saying for him he's not talking about it in the metaphorical. Hold up, relax. Why are you? Calm down.
I'm listening.
Exactly. It's not thinking about it in a metaphorical world. Now you made it clear that actually is belief. And what I started with is, I am no one to take away a man's belief.
Of course.
So if he wants to believe that there's no heaven, there's no hell. But I'm saying that if I was the one, and my belief is that I don't believe in heaven or hell, I will go deeper with it and look at it in a metaphorical way without dragging religion into it. That's the point I'm trying to make. So, you get it now?
Okay.
That's the side.
I get it.
You get it too?
It's time for a quick break. But when we return, it will be time for more stories. We'll be right back.
You're watching Plus TV Africa, and this is Tea Time.
I loved the energy when I came in here. It was so positive. I was like, I can't leave here.
My real names are Akbofyokobo, Akborobomemere.
I think my father is a comedian because most times when he calls me, he's like, yo, make sure you use condom. You know, them girls out there.
So are you telling me I should have shot my shots?
Ife, you have a younger brother.
Age is nothing but a number. What? I'm a vampire.
I believe in equal rights for women, and I also believe that a man is the head of the house, so we need to draw our limits somewhere.
Feels so good. Now can I do my jam now?
Yeah, you can.
Thank you.
Welcome back. This is still Tea Time, and we're moving on to the next story up for conversation, which is on Tonto Dikeh. She's saying, don't lower your standard for any man. But I think this is what happened. She shared a tweet on her Instagram page, which read, "What pain is getting played by a person you lowered your standard for?" Then she added a caption, which seemed like a letter to herself, and she said, "I forgive you, Tonto. Don't do that again." Okay.
That's in the pain?
In the pain, actually.
No, on the, you are, bro, you're gonna cry. You're gonna cry hard.
But what I don't like is the fact that everybody or bloggers are trying to relate this back to Churchill. I think we've gone past Churchill phase. And remember, she came out to say she was dating somebody at the time. Why are you not thinking it is that mystery man?
Because
why is it Churchill?
That, you know, a story. Everybody will take it back to Churchill.
In her story, she's saying that she fed him.
Yeah,
she did this,
exactly my point. And this is a new book. That's a new book. She's saying nobody should ask him for money. He's not going to sponsor your production. That means it must be like a rich. But she's in this own.
Okay, for Tonto, standard is about money.
Period.
Well, in my opinion, I don't want to relate it to either Churchill. I don't know who she's referring to. That's left to her. But I can relate with what she just said. I think this is
everybody
like,
can relate.
I think this is like the first time that
you can't relate. Don't worry. Let's just move on.
Some people just go with anything.
Anything.
Right? They just go with the vibe. As long as you're feeling the vibe.
As woman, we're there.
I'd like the fact you started with that. Look as you're a man. Back to that. Let's go. So let's go back to what she said. That's the most. I think that's the most painful part of a relationship, when you know that honestly, I'm not supposed to be with this person, and then you compromise, and you're like, and then that person plays you, and then you are the one who ends up being that broken. That's so in the pain. So, so it's just, I totally agree with everything she said. So do not lower your standard for anyone. Be a go-getter. Know exactly what you want. Go for that. If you are not getting it, maybe if you have 5 things on your list, make sure the person has at least 4, even if you want to compromise. Do you understand? Don't say that, I have 5 things on my list, but this person has 1.5. I will manage. At least there's something on my list that he has.
But you know that emotions make you do some things, right? So I'm going to say, if and when you do, learn to forgive yourself like Tonto Dikeh has done.
And move on.
She has forgiven herself. She has forgiven herself, sorry. So don't dwell on it, just move on. It's not that deep.
Yeah,
the person is a human being.
That's like, it's part of life.
But we've all been through this, right?
Yeah.
But we've all lowered our standards on something.
If you want to tell us more.
But have you forgiven yourself?
Have you forgiven yourself?
I'm still trying.
If you move on.
It's painful.
Life happens.
You share it next time. Nicolas Cage admits to feeling upset about split with Erika after 4 days marriage. I think we talked about this marriage when it happened, right? And now he's saying he didn't even say anything. I read the whole thing. All he said is that he was upset. What was upsetting you?
No, he said it was that he doesn't want to talk about it and that he's upset about the way the whole thing played out. So he's upset that they even got married. He's upset about the fact that he even had to ask for a divorce. He's upset about the fact that it was all over the social media.
I was even going, I wanted to ask.
No, they were dating. They started dating.
Yeah, and they got a marriage license.
Oh, in 2018?
Yeah.
Because if you're saying, when I read that you got a marriage license and you're saying that you were drunk when you got married to this person, like, I mean, were you drunk all through when you were getting the marriage license till a day before the wedding?
But
like, at least you'll be very much
I don't think it's possible for them to get the marriage license in 2018. Then if they had gotten a marriage license in 2018, because I think a marriage license is valid for about 90 days, which is about 3 months. You understand? So I can remember when we spoke about it with the Nicki Minaj story, that we actually spoke about the duration of time where the marriage license. So if it's a 2018 marriage license, then now has expired. Then probably they got another marriage license, which I don't know about. But I'm saying that I believe that the marriage license was that same day. They got it in Las Vegas and they got married that same day.
How do you date people you can't get married to do?
In the first place, yeah.
I guess he felt he could.
No, I'm not talking about him now.
Like generally.
Would you date someone?
No, you know what? I was having a conversation with our programs manager yesterday, and what we spoke about was the fact that a lot of, we are talking about the Ricardo Banks prank thing, that somebody called on air to say that after you had an affair with me, you stopped calling and all that. And they said, and the TV station said, it's a prank. Now, she said that when she has female daughters, when she has daughters, she will sit them down and say that, look, don't expect every man you give it up to be the one to marry you. So know exactly what you're doing. You know, in the Western culture, you can approach a woman and tell her exactly what you want. But in this part of the world, we have to lie to you, to sweet talk you.
No, but I think that's like, that's old-fashioned.
No, for you, maybe for you, babes. But a lot of girls...
But that is not your question, Ife. You like to run away from my question.
A lot of
people... Would you date
I'm telling you that
you would not be proud to get married to? Is
Yoruba says something.
So your answer is no.
I won't date a woman I can't marry.
Case closed. So
but I have dated women that I definitely knew I wasn't going to get married to because I wanted to get something. That was when I was young and naive, but that's not something I would do. Now you're what? Because I believe women should be more respected. And
you're older now.
Yeah. I'll be OG. You know.
Why did your eye like
that? I know. I was bending you for you to see my grades.
Where?
Yeah. I can't just see.
Where?
He's die.
Okay. You wanted to add something?
And I feel like if he's upset, man, that's his business because nobody forced you into it. And then when I read the story, when it just happened, it was very funny to me. I said it as a joke. Like, seriously, somebody would get drunk and get married. Do you know the process of getting married? Like, it's not just something you just say, oh yeah, let's go and get married. And all of that.
But that happens in Las Vegas all the time.
That's why there anything that happens there stays.
And if you check this also happened in Vegas. They got their marriage license that day. They said they got intoxicated so much that they now got married. So you woke up realizing that I'm a married man.
Thank you for watching, and do subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch up on this episode or anyone you might have missed. And also join the conversation on social media with the hashtag #TeaTime or tweet at us at +TV Africa. Of course, my thank you as always go to my co-anchors Ewa Oritu and Ife Oluwa Oshukeye and the entire production team. My name is Elsie Gordon saying thank you for watching and see you later.